let's talk some spring and summer fashion.
Panini press
for a good two-piece set. I know I'm crazy. Oh, can you believe that? Everything was tight fitted. You could see the boom pow bow. Honey, I was giving myself on the back.
a die for, honey. Girl.
Shout out to Amazon. And that's no shade. Ooh, girl. Chef's kiss. Boom. This is my favorite two-piece set. Honey, that's a size small. Really into easy wear. You can never go wrong with the black jumpsuit right here in the chokehold. You just need to stick to your basics and just tweak them a little bit. Clap it up, clap it up. Child, I need help. We will soldier girl down, okay? Well, I don't know about y'all, but for me, sign me up. If you are dramatic like me, if I'm serving a little bit of a look, you know I love a good dad hat.
Love me a Gucci bag, first of all.
Well, hello. Welcome back to my channel. If you're here for the first time, my name is Shay Nicole, and I love creating videos to help elevate your confidence in style and self-care while also dropping them gems for my current inspiring content creators. I'm so glad you're here. Now let's get into it because baby, it's been what, a month? Has it been a month? Let me check.
Oh my God, it's been over a month.
I haven't posted anything about style, like a real style vlog, since March 2nd. Who am I? What is this? We can't have that. I have been all over the place, child. I feel like everything started just getting crazy around Gigi's birthday. We had family come to visit. I was hosting, I was doing the most. And then I just had to take a break. Not a break from content because I was still posting on my socials, you know, Instagram, TikTok, all that. But I just wasn't in my dropping 2 vlogs a week era like I'm usually in, okay? But that's okay, because we're gonna get back to that. We're gonna ease our way back into our normal schedule. But for now, let's talk some spring and summer fashion because, honey, I feel like we're defrosting. Are we defrosting? Is it still cold in your hometown? Let me know. Because Houston, it's definitely warm. I mean, it's giving 80 in the daytime, and then in the nighttime, I don't know, sometimes it drops to like 50, 48. So we're really in between. So I have some transitional looks I wanna show you as we are transitioning from that winter fashion on into spring and summer, okay? First things first, I have to acknowledge this top. I wear it all the time. You're probably tired of it by now, but in case you've never seen it, this is such a cute tulle, fun blouse. It's very much sheer, okay? I do have a black bra underneath. Sometimes I do like a brown, you know, flesh tone bra, but I love it. It's quarter sleeve. I can hike it up and make it, you know, shorter if I want to. It goes with so many things. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. I've worn it with jeans, skirt, mini skirt, long skirt. I've done it all, honey. And it's something that you should have in your closet. And in case you're new here, yes, you can shop all of my looks over on LTK. But yes, I love this so much. It's from Commence, but they also had some on Amazon that I saw in other colors. I have it in black, pink, cream. I had it in red, but I think I sold it. Either way, I just had to acknowledge it. You'll get used to seeing it in case you've never seen it before. All right, now let's get into our first look. I have been pressed, panini pressed for a good two-piece set. Like, that is my life's uniform, and I feel like I need to find a new one at least once a month. I don't know, call me crazy, but I just love a good two-piece, especially one that you can dress up or down. Now, this particular one, I currently have it in 3 colors. I know, I'm crazy. When I find something I like. I can't help it. I have it in this gorgeous olive green. I also got it in pink, and I also have it in black. Now, first and foremost, I want to get into the olive green because there's something about olive green that always stands out to me. I feel like it's definitely a year-round color. And of course, the pink is great for, you know, spring and summer, but olive, baby, you can take that thing through fall and winter, spring, summer, it don't matter. It's always a good time for olive. I love a good earth tone two-piece set because you can, you know, make it pop by adding other colors to it, or you can keep it neutral like I did with the brown, you know, the nude shoes, Gucci bag, gold tone jewelry. You can even switch it up and do silver or mix your metals. I mean, this two-piece, can you believe that it came from Amazon? Oh, can you believe that? And I know, girl, I know we supposed to be boycotting everybody and their mama, but I done already gave up Target, okay? I gave that up, no questions asked. I ain't been to Target since, dang, I can't remember the last time I went to Target. That's crazy, but pat myself on the back. That's a good thing, honey, because Target used to take all my coins. So really, it was a good thing that we needed to boycott them. Let me know in the comments when the last time you went to Target. I'm not gonna shame you, I'm not gonna judge you though. If you still going, hey, stand on what you wanna stand on. I'm not mad. I didn't been back to H&M. We were supposed to been boycott them. I think that boycott lasted for like, I don't know, 6 months. So again, I'm not here to judge. I'm just curious. Have you given up Target? Are you boycotting? for me, yes, I'm currently boycotting. And I don't know if they make amends and apologize and say, I don't know, do something else for us, maybe the boycott will be lifted. I'm not sure. I'm just taking it day by day. But anyways, as for Amazon, baby, I don't know. I was talking to my husband the other day. I told Jeremiah that Jeff Bezos and then might have to call me the N-word with a hard ER to my face. That's how much Amazon has me in a chokehold. I know it's bad, y'all. I know, I understand. You ain't gotta tell me I'm a hypocrite. I'm a hypocrite. What can I say? We all are. At some point, you're gonna be a hypocrite. At some point, your boundaries will get crossed because of capitalism. It just is what it is. This country is built on capitalism. And it's like you wanna be against it, but you also want to learn how to play the game so you don't get left behind. It's so much, y'all. So if you feel me on that, just let me know in the comments. I mean, what can I say? Anyways, back to the two-piece set. So I absolutely loved it in this olive green. I was headed to a lunch meeting, so I dressed up with heels, but then I also had brought my leopard loafers to throw on with it. Again, really good herb tones, looks super cute with that two-piece set. And then the pink one,
to die for, honey.
I mean, can you talk about a spring and summer color scheme? I envision myself color blocking with this. I want to do like maybe a pop of orange, even maybe a pop of blue to bring that in. I like jewel tones, you know. Definitely not green, okay? We're not, no shade to my AKAs. Love y'all, okay? We all sisters at the end of the day in the D9. But baby, I don't see myself doing no pink and green. Absolutely not. It's giving Easter colors, and that's no shade. But yes, I can see myself adding splashes of color to the pink two-piece. And then the black, I mean, that's self-explanatory. The black one, I could wear that with anything. But guess what? This two-piece set comes in 13 other colors besides the olive green. So that's a total of 14 colors, y'all. That's crazy.
Girl. Shout out to Amazon.
But yeah, I think you should grab it. Honestly, it's just an easy way to look presentable and dressed up and cute with minimal effort. Because let's be honest, we don't have time to be trying to figure out a whole outfit every single day. Sometimes you just need to throw that two-piece on and go. And this is something you can dress up or down. I cannot wait to style it with some sneakers and a good fitted cap. Ooh, girl, it's gonna be hitting. That's gonna be my next one, okay? Stay tuned for that. I'll probably post that styling on Instagram Reels, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, all the things. But yeah, love this two-piece set down. I did go a size up, okay, for that oversized loose fit. I really like that the pants have pockets. I mean, it's just so comfortable. Again, 12 out of 10 recommend. Okay, girl, next up, you have seen me wear this a million times, okay? If you follow me. This two-piece set from Zara, Chef's Kiss. I got it in cream, I got it in black. And I must say, out of all of my travel outfits, this is the most comfortable and also the most practical because you can dress it up or down. You could wear it to a meeting, out to brunch, out to lunch, and also on an airplane. You can be cute, comfortable, and look bougie. It's everything. So when I found out that they made it in another color, baby, I had to have it. Like, what are we saying? What are we doing? Like, put it in the cart. Add it to the cart now, right now. And that's exactly what I did, okay? This is my favorite two-piece set. I now have it in mauve, y'all. Oh, mauve. Mauve is a spring, summer staple. I love mauve because I feel like it bridges the gap between really bright, hot pink or like a fuchsia pink and the baby soft pink. It's like all the pinks got together and had a baby named Mauve, okay? And that's why I love it. It just looks good on any skin tone, whether you are deep mocha, chocolate, caramel, peanut butter skin, golden tone like me, super pale and white. Like, I mean, it don't matter. It don't matter your skin tone. Mauve is going to do it every time. So if you don't have that in your closet, if you don't wear the color mauve, I want you to try it. Try it and come back and let me know how it goes, okay? Whether it's some pants, a dress, a top, skirt, add something mauve pink to your wardrobe, all right? Now, with this particular set, I have to warn you, it is extremely oversized. I think that's just the way they want us to go. Like sometimes Zara, most times Zara makes things on the smaller side, at least for our scale, because you know, it's European-based clothing line. So it's based on that, you know, certain body type. But I don't know, honey, for this particular one, they were like, let's go big or go home. Let's go Beyonce. It's oversized. The top, even in this video of me dancing with Jeremiah, right? You see how it's loose fitting, it's flowing. Honey, that's a size small. I really could have went down, got an extra small if I wanted to be a little bit more fitted, but I really like the relaxed fit. I don't know, I think getting into my mid-30s, because you know I'm 35 now, I'm very much a relaxed fit girly. My 20s and early 30s, everything was tight fitted. You could see the boom, pow, bow. Honey, I was always looking like something, like a snack, but I still look like a snack. I'm just like a more comfortable, relaxed snack, you know? Everything isn't super tight. I don't know if that's just with age, with, you know, maturity. I'm not really sure, but you know what? I do know what it is. It's because I'm a mother, honey. I be tired, okay? I don't want to be in skin tight clothing all the time. I just want to be letting loose and relax and just be able to move around. I'm always chasing after my toddler. It just be a lot going on. And I don't like being constricted, you know? Maybe that's what it is. I think that's what it is. But anyways, I love this two-piece set. I think it's reasonably priced for the quality of the fabric, because sometimes, you know how fast fashion do. Sometimes the price tag doesn't match the quality, but this set, I can vouch for it, y'all. And you can even see how nice and luxe it looks. It gives expensive, and it's not, in my opinion, for the quality. So I would definitely recommend that. Another 12 out of 10. And yes, in case you were wondering, the pants do have pockets and they have a drawstring. Come on, it don't get no better than that. Okay, girl, so next up, let's get into some jumpsuits, because that has been my vibe lately. Aside from the two-piece, which I'm always gonna choose, I love a good jumpsuit because I'm really into easy wear, easy fashion, easy styling, things that don't really require me to think twice. The two-piece set is awesome because it has a top and a bottom. We're good to go. What else you gotta do but put on some shoes and maybe some shades in a bag, right? But the jumpsuit is really the same concept, because once you put that on, you're good to go. Put on your shoes, grab a bag and your shades. You don't have to do too much mix and matching. It's just a throw on and go type of vibe. So I saw this jumpsuit on ASOS, and let me tell you, I love me some ASOS. If you've never shopped there, you should try it out. They have a premium delivery option where you pay for the year, and then after that, you get 2-day shipping. It's a European-based company, but they do ship to the US, and I love that because normally when you buy something that's overseas, it takes a little bit of time, especially if it's coming from the UK, which a lot of their items are. But with Premier Delivery, and this is not an ad, okay? Because they ain't paying me to say this. I've literally been using ASOS since I think my college days. It's been a minute. And I always pay for that Premier 2-day shipping. So anyways, I had to plug that because if you're like me, you want your stuff and you want it fast. But this jumpsuit was so cute. You can never go wrong with the black jumpsuit because it really is a year-round thing. You can dress it up or down per usual, but you can also throw a blazer over it, a jacket, a bomber, a trench coat. It's a year-round piece, and I'm about maximizing my wardrobe. Like, yes, I'm in the business of buying and selling because, you know, as a fashion style influencer, digital creator, whatever you want to call it, a part of my brand is selling looks. You know, I have my Poshmark where you can buy stuff from my closet. When brands send me things to promote, sometimes I don't really need it. I already have something like it or it doesn't fit the best way I want it to. So I'll sell a bunch of stuff out of my personal closet. I do that every single week. But at the same time, I'm building my sustainable long-term wardrobe, you know? And when I purchase a piece for myself that I'm not gonna sell, I do plan on keeping, and I'm spending my hard-earned money on it, I wanna make sure it makes sense and I can wear it year-round if I can. So that's what I think of immediately when I saw this jumpsuit, because I can think of so many different ways to style it. Now, I did add this brown belt, which I wanted to show you because little accessories like this are just my go-to when I wanna throw a little something extra on my outfit. Also, because this jumpsuit was plain black, I thought, why not have a slight pop of color, but not doing too much. I still want to keep it kind of neutral-esque, and that's where the brown belt came in. So it's like a cute cognac color, and I love it because you put it on, you can wear it backwards, like where the bow is in the back, or the opposite side, but you like loop the string, well, not the string, but like the piece through here, like that, and then you bring it around, and that's how you create it, you know? I'm sure you've seen people wear these with blazers, especially a good blazer dress. That's usually my go-to when it comes to belts like this. I just wanted to show you how it's made with the wraparound. But love this, very affordable, also from Amazon. And I think a belt like this is really good for your wardrobe, especially if those of you who live in places that gets really cold, like on the East Coast or up north, Northwest, just really anywhere that gets cold. You need a good belt like this because I actually don't mind wearing these with a good coat, like not a bulky coat, but a trench that can pass off as a dress. I love doing this. Ooh, it really gives. And then also, like I said, a good blazer dress, or just an oversized blazer. You know, I started my brand with Good Girls Thrift. Shout out to my thrift girlies who've been here since day one. And that was one thing I was notorious for, honey. I would get me a good blazer from the men's section. Sometimes I find a blazer for like 50 cents, 99 cents. A lot of my local thrift stores will have like 50 cent Tuesdays, 99 cent Wednesdays. You know, on their slower days, it brought more customers in. And I always had a couple of good belts in mind that I could style these oversized blazers with, because again, I was getting the blazers from the men's section. So that's like a cute little style hack if you are bougie on a budget like me. A good belt is going to elevate your look. But anyway, back to the black jumpsuit. I really liked how it was cinched at the top. I love the balloon style bottom. I forgot to mention that, y'all. Balloon pants, balloon jeans, honey, they have me right here in the chokehold. I cannot help it. There's something about the balloon style that has just taken over my world. Like, I don't know, I think it's just the silhouette of it. It naturally just makes your waist look a little bit smaller because, you know, it gives like an hourglass because of the balloon. The pants are coming out on the side. It's like parentheses pants. I joke and say that sometimes, but I really love jumpsuits like this because they remind me of the barrel style jeans that I love. And I think that this is a way that you can look a little bit more polished and put together and a little bit more stylish when you're wearing a basic black jumpsuit. Just having that silhouette, I'm telling you, invest in pieces like this that just elevate your look, and don't do it like out of the norm or like out of your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? I feel like sometimes you feel like you gotta try all these polka dot stripes patterns, and you can, you know, if you want to elevate your look, step outside the box, you can totally do that. But sometimes just a quick little tweak in something that you love, like a basic pair of jeans, a basic jumpsuit, but finding one with barrel style, it can take your look to the next level. Sometimes you don't need to like reinvent your whole wardrobe. You just need to stick to your basics and just tweak them a little bit. So that's my advice for you girlies that want to elevate your look. Okay, girl, we are still on the topic of jumpsuits, and I feel like I'm just the Lord's favorite, all right? Because he knows my heart. He knows how excited I get when I find something that I love in different colors. Just like that two-piece set from Zara. Y'all, this gray jumpsuit, again, if you've been following me, you're already familiar, you've seen it. I have worn it to travel, to run errands, to be out and about with my men, my girls. It's just
a staple in my closet.
And I feel like for spring and summer, I wanted to switch it up and not just always have to travel in my gray one. Y'all know I do a lot of traveling. I do a lot of running errands. I ain't gonna lie, I've been wearing the gray one out. So what do you know? What do you know? It now comes in cream and black. Come on, clap it up, clap it up. Again, I'm all about comfort in this season. I'm getting into my mid-30s, okay? I wanna be cute, I wanna be comfortable, I wanna be casual, and I wanna still serve a look, and that's exactly what this does. Now, I was just talking to you about the barrel style of the other jumpsuit. Even though that's a tube top, it's still the same concept. The barrel style is gonna eat every time because it's gonna give you a good silhouette. It's gonna give you that hourglass that you want. And maybe you can't get it in the gym, but maybe you can get it in this jumpsuit, okay? And I also love the material of the jumpsuit. It's really soft and just cozy, comfortable. Again, it's something that I throw on like all the time, especially when I have quick appointments where I just don't wanna think twice about how I look, but I still wanna look cute. I will throw that jumpsuit on. So now that I have it in gray, cream, and black, baby, I am unstoppable, okay? So make sure you get it before it's gone. Now, I've been mentioning barrel style, barrel jeans, so I had to show you these really cute ones I also got from ASOS. I got them in cream, and I got them in this dark blue, regular, like traditional denim. And I don't know, y'all, I'm just on a mission to build up my barrel jeans collection. I had a pair last summer in like a forest green that I really liked, but they didn't have a zipper. They had the buttons up the front, which is annoying. So I'm on a mission to find these in green. And then I just want some other colors, but I'm gonna definitely start with just the blue and the cream. I think they're really, really cute. You can definitely dress these up or down. That is clearly the theme right now, okay? Finding pieces that are versatile. And barrel jeans are just that. I would like to wear them with sneakers every chance I get, but if I need to throw on a heel, I can. So I would definitely recommend you adding some good barrel jeans. And remember, you can also get your jeans in different lengths. Like a lot of websites will have the long version versus the short or the regular, like standard version. Make sure you're paying attention to that. Abercrombie, American Eagle, sites like that, they do a really good job in giving you a variation of the jeans in lengths, especially for my tall girlies. For context, I am 5'6". Well, sometimes I'm 5'5" and a half. I don't know, it just depends on the day, but I just say 5'6", I just round it up. But I feel like I'm pretty normal standard height, I don't know. But I like to wear my jeans long. I like to buy them long because if I want to wear them with heels, I don't have to worry about them looking high water-esque, you know what I'm saying? So check out like American Eagle. I'll make sure I put some other examples of like the long and short and regular, like petite style. I'll throw those on my OTK as well for y'all, just so you can have variation, because I want to make sure I'm being inclusive when I'm finding pieces, okay? Ooh, girl, now this next dress is so cute. I cannot wait to wear this on a cute little brunch or to get some tea. Oh, I am in love with the peplum sleeves. I love the little cute bottom of the skirt. It is everything, okay? And I love that it comes in brown, and it also comes in black, but I didn't get the black one because I just have a lot of black. Like, I feel like half of my wardrobe is black. I need to venture out and do a little bit more with colors. Sidebar, I feel like most of my 20s, I was just very bright, vibrant. Especially if you're an elder millennial, you're gonna feel me on this. You know, in college, we went through that era, okay? It was colorful. Really, it started in high school for me with the colorful plastic jewelry, the waist bells, child, we did a lot, okay? We were soldier girls. We were soldier girl down, okay? Well, I don't know about y'all, but for me, I spent a lot of my childhood in the South, okay? We did a lot with the neon, the bright colors, so I don't know, maybe that's a reason why a lot of us millennials are gravitating towards like neutrals, you know, dark tones, black, earth tones. And also, our parents were doing the most. You know, our parents were born in like the 60s, so they were like 70s babies, and you know, they were there in their prime adulthood in the 80s, and definitely the 90s. So color was a thing, honey. You know what I'm saying? Bright, vibrant colors. So when I'm out shopping or, you know, scrolling, looking for stuff now, I lean more towards the neutrals. I do, what can I say? Even with my home, like everything is very much neutral. Earth tones, is very calm. But I do be wanting to wear color. I don't know. I think spring and summer is when I kind of pop out with a little bit more color. But let me know in the comments, have you been really in tune with the neutral wave over the past couple of years? Or are you still bright color down? Are you a mix of both? I feel like I'm trying to balance both, but my heart just always leans with more the neutral side. And I just blame our parents. Like we grew up with a lot of vibrant colors and just a lot in the household. Our parents were definitely not minimalist. Well, my parents weren't minimalist. They were very much maximalist. And then also my childhood, you know, again, we were soldier girls, child. We was doing a lot. The neon colors was a lot, all right? But anyways, when I saw this in the black and the brown, I was like, oh, this is so cute, but I have enough black. Let me get the brown. I cannot wait to wear this out, y'all. It's just so dainty. It's everything. It just gives me like, oh, I'm going to get a little spot of tea. Girl, who knew I needed these peplum sleeves? Like, who knew that? Like, I'm always a peplum girl with a little skirt. You know, I love a pleated skirt moment. But the sleeve to match,
yeah, man, yeah.
They ate with that, for sure, for sure. So, again, it does come in black, and maybe they'll mix some other colors. I don't know. I'll be sure to post on my LTK if they do, but currently I'm only seeing it in brown and black. Okay, girls, so moving on, we're talking about color and how, you know, we don't need to stick to neutrals all the time. It's hard for me, but I do enjoy a pop of color from time to time. And I want to tell you, one color I very rarely wear, surprisingly, is blue. And I think it's because when I think about like my childhood and whenever someone asks you at school or, you know, just anybody, like, what's your favorite color? Blue was my favorite color for so long. I think it wasn't until maybe later on in middle school and high school I transitioned to like, oh, burnt orange is my favorite color. Like I wanted to be extra, I wanted to be different. But I swear, like from birth and throughout elementary and early middle school, blue was my color down. So because I wore so much of it, I think I just got tired of it. And as an adult, I just don't really wear it. And typically when I do wear it, it'll be like when I was in Bali and I wore that super gorgeous deep royal blue dress. Oh, it was so fire. I can't wait for that to come back in stock so I can start linking it again. But if it's not like a deep royal blue or like a vibrant cobalt blue, I usually don't wear it. But when I saw this romper, y'all, I had to have it. She eats, honey. First of all, anything with a cape, sign me up. Remember that cape I wore? For those of you who are following me over on my Instagram and TikTok, so everything, you saw, oh, I think I posted on YouTube Shorts too. I had that really gorgeous cape dress. It was like a chartreuse green. Oh, girl, with the high neck, it ate down. So loved that. And this romper reminded me of that with the very dramatic bat wing in the back. I really liked it, and I wish they had it in like a cobalt deeper blue, but they don't. I'll keep an eye on it and let you know if it comes in other colors. But as of now, I'm only seeing it in this really pretty like sky blue, and I've also saw it in like this floral pattern. I'll make sure I link both for you. That's really cute too, like a cute floral romper for spring. I haven't really been the floral girl lately. I think that's something else I really did too much of when I was in college, like my early adulthood years. I did too much with florals, so now I don't really gravitate towards too many floral prints. I think depending on where I am, like if I was planning a trip to like, I don't know, Italy again, or somewhere that, you know, it was gonna be like I'm on a boat with water and the wind is blowing, then I can do like a really cute maxi floral dress, you know, something really dramatic. But just for my day-to-day life, I'm not the floral girl. So when I saw the romper and had to choose between the two, I chose the blue. I thought it was really pretty, looked good on my skin tone. And this is the type of blue that's gonna look good on anyone's skin tone. You know, some colors will wash you out. I'm getting into my summer color. I'm getting closer to that. I cannot wait to just be outside walking around and tanning. I get very pale and white in the wintertime. So I love a good bronzy look. And I think this is the type of blue that will look good, especially when I'm bronzed, but it looks good like year round, any color skin tone. But that's what made me choose between, you know, with the floral and the blue. I gravitated towards the blue for that reason. It looked really good, and I know it's gonna look even better on me when I got my good spring and summer tan. So, but yes, a moment for the cape, the wings of it all. It was a little loose on me though. I think I ordered it in size 8, so maybe it just runs big. I don't wanna return it. I think I'll just get it altered, but if I could order again, I probably would have did a 6, but right now I think the 6 is out of stock when last time I checked. But anyway, I love the romper down. Cannot wait to wear it on an upcoming vacation. But knowing me, honey, I'll probably wear it soon. Probably out at brunch with the girls or out on a date day. Cause honey, we be heavy in the date days instead of date night. I like to get in the bed early, you know? But yes, I think you'll love this romper. If you are dramatic like me, you appreciate a good cape or a bat wing or just dramatic sleeves in general. All right, so we dibbled and dabbled in color just a little bit, but now we gotta go back to neutrals because I can't stay in color for too long. I saw this really cute taupe jumpsuit also on ASOS. They might have to cut me a check, honey, because I be mentioning them a lot. But anyway, it's a linen jumpsuit. Now, girl, linen is your summer staple, okay? Like, are you really doing summer without a linen piece in your closet? I think not. And that's what I thought of when I saw this jumpsuit. I'm like, oh, I need it, got to have it. Linen is one of the best materials for summer because it is breathable. And I live in Houston, Texas. No, I'm not from here, okay? Contrary to popular belief, I'm not from Texas. But I spent most of my time, most of my childhood growing up in the South. You know, Virginia gets very, very hot. I used to live in Louisiana, definitely hot. It'd be hot, it'd be humid, it'd be sticky, and I just hate that. I hate feeling like I gotta just be like this. With linen on, you avoid all of that. So I knew I had to have this linen jumpsuit. I love that it has the belt. I love it has an open back keyhole in the back. Very cute, very dainty, very feminine. And I like the silhouette on that. And I like the color. The color is like a good taupe brown. Again, neutral for my earth tone lovers. So I definitely had to add that to cart when I was doing my little ASOS haul. And I can't wait to wear that. And I definitely want to get some real good barbecue sandals. You know the sandals I'm talking about, them good sturdy sandals that you go to the cookout in. I want to get a good pair of those. Steve Madden has a bunch of them right now. I'll make sure I link some in my LTK for you. You know they come in like cognac brown in different colors. Sometimes the strap is two-tone. They're so cute, so comfortable. You look so pretty. Come. Wow, I like your dress. You want to come say hi?
Hi.
Oh, careful. Ooh, you got your mini dress on?
Hello. I'm Jessica. I'm Gigi. I'm going to the class. I'm doing.
You're 3.
Apple juice. I get my apple juice.
Okay, you like apple juice, period. Yeah. Okay, what else do you like?
Cookies.
Cookies?
And Cheerios.
And Cheerios, I love that. What's your favorite color?
Purple.
Purple, I thought it was pink. You changed your mind?
Yeah, little.
Well, thank you for coming to say hi. Thank you for stopping by, we love you. She is dramatic, child. Where'd she get that from? Must be her mother. Now, y'all know I've been on my fitness journey, okay? I'm down 30 pounds and I'm trying to keep it off. So one of the things that has been really working for me is getting cute to work out. Hear me out, because I understand sometimes you don't feel like doing all that. And I'm not saying that I always look nice when I work out. There are days when I literally just throw on whatever sports bra I got, leggings, shorts, sweatpants, and call it a day. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just ain't got it in me. But for the days when I really want to push myself and I get up really early, I'm gonna put on a cute set. Now, I do work out from my home gym because Jeremiah and I purposely turned our garage into a gym. I would say about 2 years after we moved into this house, and it was one of the best investments we could have made. We did it slow, you know, we didn't just do everything in one day. We got the floor repurposed and finished, and then we got, you know, different pieces of equipment over time. But long story short, I have found that whether I am out riding my bike or, you know, going for a walk, doing something inside of the home gym, whatever I'm doing, if I look cute, okay? If I'm serving a little bit of a look, I'm gonna perform better. I don't know, research has shown, okay? The data suggests that when you look good, you feel good. So let me show you this really cute set. First, I got it in brown, okay? 3-piece set, sports bra, leggings, jacket, so cute, so bomb. You would be surprised. I got that on the TikTok shop. Can you believe that? I did. And then they ended up selling out of that color, and I was like, oh, I want to tell my audience about it, but I don't see it in brown anymore. And then they only had it in white at the time, and I was like, a lot of people don't like working out in white. Well, I know I don't, because you know, especially if you end up on the ground, the floor, white just for me, it's a no when I'm working out. So then I was like, wait a minute, I can do a Google image search and probably find it somewhere else, and I did. So I ended up going back and getting it in black and in green on Amazon, and it came quick too. It came the same day, so I was super pressed. So I had to make sure I showed y'all this. And yes, I do wear my workout clothes to run errands. What can I say? Okay, sometimes I want to serve a look in the gym. Most times I'm gonna serve a look when I'm going to the store, and that's just me. I think that workout clothes are just an easy way to look cute real fast, very comfortable, and especially when you're feeling good about your body, your weight loss or your weight gain. Some of you are trying to, you know, put on more weight, put on muscle, whatever your fitness goals are, honey, make sure you look cute, okay? It is what it is. So I do plan on going back and getting this set in every color because again, I want to maximize my looks when I'm working out and running errands. Right now, like I said, I have it in brown and green, and I have it in black. So I think it's a good investment. Listen, you look good, you feel good. Okay, girl, let's wrap this up. But before I go, let me show you a couple of accessories I picked up recently that I absolutely love. Starting with this really cute statement dad hat. I am so pressed to wear this, child. If you know me, you know I love a good dad hat, okay? I'm gonna wear a baseball cap every time. I love it when I wanna just throw on a quick wig and I don't feel like, you know, trying to lay the lace and doing all that stuff because I'm not good at that. I'm gonna put that hat on. I love it when I got my bob and my bob is getting a little stiff. You know, I've been in the gym, I've been working out, I'm in between appointments. I throw on the dad hat. I love it when I just want to slick my hair back in a little baby bun. You know, my hair is short now. It doesn't matter what's going on, baby. A dad hat is gonna get the job done every time. And this one I really love because it elevates your look thanks to these cute jewels. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I've been so obsessed with like decorating my caps recently. I was saying like in the last year, it just became like a trend when the style came out with like the big rhinestone lace and all that, and like the New York fit is. I actually have a couple that I ordered from Etsy. They haven't come in yet, but I'm really excited. It's a small black owned brand I wanted to support. So I'll make sure I add those to my OTK for y'all. But girl, you need to get you a good dad hat, and it can be plain or it can be extra and fabulous. Like, why not? Why not go above and beyond? But yeah, let me give you another close look. Look at that. I love the jewels on this. This is so cute. And yes, it is adjustable in the back. Now, I will say for a day like this, when I have on makeup, the girlies have been saying over on TikTok, I love TikTok. They just give so many life hacks, to put a piece of tape here. Now, it's about to be hot in Houston, so I don't know. A piece of tape here might make me sweat. Like,
it's plastic, so I might maybe just do like a cloth or something. Like maybe get some fabric glue and kind of line this with a piece of cloth. I don't know. I gotta think about that because I also want to be able to take it out. Or maybe a little Velcro piece with a cloth. That might be kind of thick.
I don't know. I'm gonna figure out something because I want to wear this when I have on makeup, which is not too often where I'll put a whole dad hat on when I have a full face like today. Like, I want to show off the beat, honey. You know, I'm not planning on covering up the beat with the hat all the time, but sometimes when it's a day where you don't really feel like doing a full face, you just want to do a little lip liner, a little blush, a little highlighter, and throw a hat on, I could always stop the makeup from here up, you know, just don't put nothing up there, or I can just put a little piece of something there, but I don't think tape is gonna do it. Let me do some more research and get back to you on that. But either way, hats like this are always gonna be a yes in my book. Now, I don't always wear costume jewelry. I feel like back in college, I wore it out, okay? Honey, that was the era we were just over accessorizing and doing too much. But every now and then I need like a good little statement gold chain, something minimal and cute. But then other times I need something a little extra, okay? So when I saw this, had to have it. I'm picturing myself wearing a nice low cut dress, ooh, a deep V-neck, or an open blazer, like a deep V-cut blazer, open, no bra. It's just enough where, you know, I'm showing a little sexiness, okay? I wanna put this right here, boom, okay? Low cut, give it to him. Let this be the star of the show, honey. Let the attention be on the necklace, on the accessories. That's what I'm thinking of when I see this, all right? I have plans for this necklace. And I also thought about, hear me out, also thought about, now that I'm down 30 pounds and my back is looking a little better than it used to, I thought about wearing a low cut or open back dress, and or maybe a low cut open back top, and then turning this around. You feel me? You see the vision? You see the vision? Boom. and just let it hang in the back, okay? If you want to show off your back, honey, turn the necklace like this around and let the chain hang. That's gonna be so cute. Ooh, now I gotta go find me a backless dress. You see how I always find a way to go shopping again? Child, I need help. Okay, girlfriend, so last but not least, I know you seen earlier my little Gucci tote. So cute, so cute. Okay, I had to show you see again. I am so obsessed with this tote bag, girl.
Love me a Gucci bag, first of all. Because
as you already know, I'm not into quiet luxury. What can I say? I've said it before a million times. I don't care about none of that. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Hear no evil, see no evil. Don't come to me with no quiet luxury. I'm a monogram girl down. And that's that. I'm not ashamed to say it. But I also love a good tote. So why not combine the two? So cute. They actually have this in like a tall, like a rectangle looking one. You know when you go and buy some wine, you gotta bring to somebody's housewarming or as a gift. You put it in the wine gift bag. That's what it gave me. I didn't like it. But this version, the more square and petite version, honey, this was coming with me, okay? And I got it secondhand. I really love buying good old faithful bags secondhand because a lot of sites keep them in pristine condition. So I'm gonna make sure that I link a bunch of them for you just so you can browse around, you know, see what you see, and you never know, maybe you can come up on a good deal like I did, honey, because I definitely did not pay full price for this, but it is damn near brand new. Like, oh, look at that. Look how clean it is inside. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see, but it is super clean on the inside. And it does have the strap. Well, I took the strap out because I was just running errands with it earlier, but it has a long strap that you can use. But I don't know. I feel like with totes, I'm not really into using them as crossbodies. If I'm gonna carry a tote, I'm gonna carry a tote. You know, I'm gonna hit one of these, put it on my wrist, carry it, you know, regular top handle. But I just had to show you this because she is my new favorite. I feel very important, very corporate, you know, very boss lady with this. And if it's my laptop, my iPad, it's just so spacious. I could put my whole life in here. So this is one of my favorite new accessories that I picked up. And again, I will be linking some secondhand pre-owned ones for you that are in pristine condition. Okay, my girl, so that concludes today's vlog. Thank you so much for joining. Again, everything that you see is over on my LTK. You can shop my entire life, honey. I mean, I tag my stuff. Sometimes I tag Jeremiah's stuff, Gigi's stuff, the furniture, the home decor, the kitchen, everything. Everything is on my LTK, do not forget. And also remember, I'm always selling things from my closet, like I told you earlier. So check out my Poshmark. I often have sales where I mark everything down to like sometimes $10 and $5. Like I be doing big sales. So check out my broadcast channel. It's free to join over on Instagram if you haven't already. And that's where I announce when I'm having sales for Poshmark. So you don't want to miss out on that because these are items that I get that I either wore for a little bit, don't need it anymore, or a brand sent it, I don't need it, I need to clear out space. And most of the stuff is brand new. Some stuff still has tags on it, honey. Don't miss out on my closet sales over on Poshmark. And if you're new to Poshmark, make sure that you download the app and use my code _ShayNicoleXO, and you're gonna receive $10 off your first purchase, okay? And you can use that $10 credit with my store, you know, my closet, or anyone else's. And make sure that you actually browse the app because I've gotten so many nice luxury items for the low over there. And the good thing about Poshmark is that you can do a bids. So let's say you see something, a really nice bag that you want, kind of like, you know, if you see a cute Gucci you want, girl, or whatever, you know, brand name or non-brand name, and you don't want to spend all that money, well, you can do a bid. Well, they call it an offer, and the person might accept it. Or y'all can go back and forth, and you do an offer, they do an offer, and y'all meet somewhere in the middle. You know, I do that with my customers all the time. So, like I said, don't forget, shop my closet over on Poshmark, shop my whole life over on LTK, and make sure you are subscribed to my channel and follow me over on Instagram, TikTok, all the things, ShayNicoleXO. I just appreciate y'all for being here. Thank you so much, and until next time, bye.